Hello everyone, welcome back to the Victorian Servitude challenge. So I finally have been able to catch up with the pre-recording in the comments, and we've kind of collectively decided to not make Sadie mentally disabled in any way, but to make her physically disabled. And in order to do that, I have downloaded a slider for the eyes to make them either like cross-eyed or the opposite direction. It's a whole, like, you can go toward the center or toward the outside or up and down and have the eyes go in different directions. I decided to use that slider to sort of mimic in the best way I could a blindness caused by strabismus, caused by birth defects. So strabismus is basically what you see here. It's the unevenness of the irises and the pupils, which you can kind of see right now. I'll let it play for a little bit. Yeah, so that's what she looks like. Colloquially, people would call this a lazy eye, but the medical scientific term is blindness from strabismus, and strabismus is it's not super common, at least not now anymore, but strabismus can be caused by birth defects, which can lead to blindness. It's rare that all three of those things happen, that it's a birth defect and it's strabismus and it's total blindness. Most people with strabismus they have some vision, but because this is an older time and they were very poor and the mother did die, like that's how complicated it was, I wanted it to result in her complete blindness. And I've never actually had a disabled character in any of my series before, and I tried to look at maybe a wheelchair or like leg braces or like something to show that, like, her walking was impaired, but it's kind of not possible in The Sims, especially not The Sims 3. So I couldn't do anything like that. So I'm sorry if any of you watching this are in a wheelchair, or do use crutches or have leg braces. I would have loved to have represented you guys. But this was the easiest and most, I think, respectful thing that I could have done. And I think she's really cute. I think it really adds to their story, and it really adds to her as a character someday. And I think she's really, I think her eye color is really pretty, and it's really kind of cute. Sometimes it goes straight. Yeah, in certain facial expressions, it's a little muddled, but I think she looks really cute right here, and I think she's gonna be really beautiful someday. She looked really odd when she first aged up because her face looked kind of like boxy, and the base game hairstyle she had was not helpful at all either. But when I looked at her in CAS and gave her a couple of crucial edits, she looked much better, and I did peek at what she looked like when she was older. Oh my god! And that reminds me, before I forget, I received my first fan art of a Sim ever. I got an Instagram DM from, their username on YouTube is @CocoPuffs, and they were commenting on my, not the last video, but the one before it, because I'm pre-recording a little bit. And they shared this art that they had done literally in a day. Like, I posted the video that day, and they were sending me this art that night, and I was like, oh my god. And I'm going to put it on the screen. And they said, hi, I'm @CocoPuffs on YouTube, and I just wanted to do fan art of what I picture future Sadie to look like. And it is unbelievable. Their Instagram username is Fruit Loop is actually Cocoa Puffs. I'll quote that. I'll put that in text so that you can see. But yeah, this is literally freaking beautiful, and I'm obsessed, and thank you. I will try my best to make sure that she looks that beautiful when she ages up. So yeah, thank you so much for that. Please go give their Instagram a follow. They are immensely talented. I am, like, so impressed. I was, like, floored. I've never received fan art for my Sims before. It was really cool. But yeah, so that's Sadie. She's gonna be blind, she's gonna learn Braille, and her life's gonna be a little bit more difficult. And I mean, obviously there are plenty of blind people that live completely fulfilled lives, of course, but it's just more, especially back then, it's just very complicated for her to, be caught up, especially because they're poor and there weren't as many disability services, and disability wasn't taken as seriously. They were kind of just seen as like a hopeless case. But Daniel cherishes her more than anything because of what he has been through with his wife. He does not want to lose her. he would do anything to keep her safe and to keep her protected from the outside world and from people's mockery. And he would do anything to make sure that she still got a good education as well as she could as a servant, and she was still employed. And he wants the world for her, even if she's a servant and disabled. Oh, look at these guys. Okay, so we have a lot to do in this episode. I did not intend for my intro to be that long, but I had to introduce you guys to toddler Sadie. Oh, they're so cute. I love them. Okay, but we actually won't be spending the entire episode in this household. I just wanted to be here to age these two up and to show you guys's, you guys's, and to show you guys Sadie's strabismus, because I wanted to introduce that to you guys so you wouldn't be surprised when we were in the household next time. So I want to age up the twins and pick their traits so that they don't get stuck with anything weird, because they age up today and they have good enough grades that I can pick their traits for them. They've got B's, I believe, which is good enough to pick traits. So, and I would get them a cake because it's more formal, but I kind of don't want everyone to stop what they're doing. I wouldn't mind if the family stopped what they were doing to celebrate, but like, I kind of don't want the servants to all like stop their work or their sleeping. I'm just not in the mood. Okay, so here we go. Oh, I have to put on testing sheets. Trigger age transition. Also, I have Sadie just like sitting outside. I hope she's not freezing to death. Yay, it's Alexander's birthday. Okay, and after these guys age up, we are going to go into Henry and Marianne's household because Marianne had her baby off screen, and I know the gender, you guys don't. I didn't mean to. I didn't really want to check. It was kind of an accident that happened. But I can't wait for you guys to see it. Cause it is, I'm just excited, okay? All right, buddy, let's go. I want some traits. Yay! Okay, we may choose a trait. Let's see. Oh, he's so handsome. He looks just like Peter. All right, he's genius, he's good, he's shy. What's the randomizers? No. Lucky? Vegetarian? No. Schmoozer? No, he's shy. He wouldn't be a schmoozer. Dislikes children? No. Great kisser? Vegetarian? No, enough with the vegetarian. Hot-headed. You know what? Yeah, I am going to go with hot-headed because it might not make sense to you guys as far as like, oh, if he's shy, why would he blow up on somebody? But I think I could take hot-headed to mean like he's just really quick to anger and like he's like over-emotional. Oh, well, over-emotional is a trait. Well, maybe... No, I'm going to stick with hot-headed because maybe he blows up occasionally because he's so shy that he kind of lets it fester, and then when he actually does release it, it's like really bad. One of those kinds of things. All right, so what are this guy's traits? He loves the outdoors, is genius, and is a genius and is neat. I almost said is genius and is a neat. All right, your turn, Edward. Why are you like eating your shoulder? That's not normal, bro. Why are you like this right now? I wish I cared enough to buy a cake. I just can't be bothered. Yay! I may choose a trait. Oh, he is also so handsome. Ugh, such good boys. The Clark boys, the Clark genes are magical, y'all. Dislikes children. No. Great kisser. Honestly, I think it would be really funny if, like, Alexander was the shy one that was quick to upset and anger because he keeps it all bottled in, and then Edward was this, like, big old ladies' man, not a womanizer, you know, doesn't hurt anybody, but he just, like, he likes the ladies, you know, and he's got a reputation for being a good kisser. And they're still teens, like, they're still kids, really, they're still young, but I just think that's a funny trait to have. Okay, so for now, we're going to leave that there. I won't worry about any of their needs right now because it's time to move on to a different household. So I will see y'all in a second. Okay, y'all, we are in Henry Jr.'s household. It is the moment of truth. Okay, so if you guys didn't know, Marianne is Henry Jr.'s wife, and she is evil and a louse, and she cheated on him in hopes of being able to produce an heir because Henry didn't want to woohoo with her anymore. He was tired of trying. he just wanted to give up and, give the estate to his brother. He didn't care that much about having a son to inherit the land. And he couldn't stand his wife anymore, and he knew that she doesn't like children, so he didn't want to put any more children through the ordeal of having Marianne as its mother. So Marianne couldn't deal with this. She said, no, I will have a child that will inherit this estate, because that's the only power as a woman that she feels that she has. So she did a dirty and went behind his back and cheated on him with another man that would get her pregnant, and she gave birth off screen, and she had the baby, who is now a toddler, and the gender is important, because if it's a boy, then he is the heir to the estate, because Henry doesn't know that it's illegitimate, and if it's a girl, then it was a waste of time, and it's all hilarious anyway. So, for the moment we've all been waiting for, drum roll please, drumming on my laptop, and it's a boy! She did it! She finally had her boy! And his name is Christopher, spelled very Nordic, I might add. I have a friend who spells his name exactly this way, and he's extremely Nordic, which, I mean, go off, I guess. It's interesting. But yeah, here he is. He's actually really, really cute. Like, he's a very pretty little baby. So now this raises the question of, is Henry gonna find out? So I was looking at their family tree really quick, and I kind of noticed like a little bit of tea. Also, so his father is named Antoine Dorsey, and they don't have too much money. And these people aren't his wife. Neither of these are his wife. They are both his sisters. So he wasn't cheating on anybody to be with Marianne. She was cheating, he was not. But his father is Taurus Dorsey, who is a vampire for some reason. And Henry's boss is Taurus Dorsey. Now go figure that for a weird coincidence. I did not do that on purpose. So, what does this mean for us? Does this mean that he does have some legitimacy, but like with a different family? But because I picked Antoine because I thought he was like kind of poor. So maybe he's just kind of like a deadbeat son, and this guy just like disowned him, and that's why he doesn't really care about, sleeping with women that he knows are married. But would this man still try to claim, his grandchild as legitimate, because he doesn't have any other grandchildren? So if he needs to name an heir, he could technically use Christopher. And I think it's also interesting to note that they didn't name him Henry III, which Henry would have named his own son Henry. And I mean, obviously the game doesn't know to do that, but like, I don't know, I feel like he has a feeling, because he knows they didn't want to woohoo, and like, let's be honest, this baby looks nothing like Henry. Nothing like him. He's got a very olive skin tone, and Henry just looks nothing like that. Henry looks just like Emily. He has all of Emily's like weird, like kind of elven features, I would say, with the, like, the little nose and the, the sloped face, and the big forehead, the wide spread apart eyes, the big doe eyes. Wait a minute. Speaking of Emily, I was like, I'm literally talking about how much he looks like her, and I was like, wait, where is she? And she... No! Oh my god, she died when I wasn't even here! No! Oh my god! Emily! No! Oh my god, I can't believe she died when I wasn't here! Oh god! Oh man! What happened? Can I go get her remains? This happened to Camilla! Why didn't I get a notification that Emily died? I got a notification when Camilla died. How did I miss that? Wait a minute. I'm gonna have him manage the dead, because I'm pretty sure if she died fairly recently, we can still get her remains out of the mausoleum. This is not where I thought this episode was going. There she is. Oh, thank God. By any chance, I wonder if Camilla's in here. Oh, we can take Robert Newby. We can, yeah, you know what? Let's give Robert Newby a little spot, because that was Lucia's man. Let's put Robert Newby right there. Camilla! Oh my God, she is in here. We can have a little servant plot of Graves. I don't know why I didn't do this before. Someone told me that if it had been like over like 12 sim hours, like if it was past 3 a.m., like Master Controller would get rid of it. But she's still here. Thank God. Okay, well, I'm gonna put Camilla's remains in Christian's inventory. We'll deal with those later. But oh my goodness. Okay, you can get out of there now. I'm sad that she doesn't have a big fancy grave like Henry did, because it's gonna look a little sad next to his. Give her some fresh dirt and put grass over Henry's grave, because he's been dead for quite some time. Oh my goodness, I can't believe this. I'm genuinely so upset. Like, my genuine reaction was, like, actual tears. Like, that was not me, like, being dramatic. Like, if I sounded like I was a little choked up, it was because I was. I cannot believe this. I can't believe I missed another important death. Oh my God. And now, like, I was trying to do some like, you know, bastard child tea, but then, like, my old sim just had to die without me there. I'll just give her some beautiful flowers. You can't even see her gravestone. It's so pathetic. Okay, well, we'll put a cross behind it. That could help a little bit. Okay, well, now I guess we have to have a funeral, which I was not at all prepared for. Anyway, so where I was going with that, and what suddenly made me realize that Emily was literally no longer with us in this household, and I was like, hey, wait a second. I was talking about how Henry looks just like Emily, and basically every offspring of the Clark family has her exact features. So I would be completely shocked if Henry didn't realize that this baby was not his. And I feel like Marianne wouldn't want to name the child Henry, because she sees it as, like, her legacy and not his, like, because she's so, like, selfish and, like, she just has the whole thing so twisted. Okay, kid. So Ruth is going to be Christopher's nanny, so she is going to put Christopher in his crib because he is quite a sleepy boy. So I think Henry kind of knows very clearly that this isn't his son, and he's kind of just like, in the beginning he was like, okay, maybe. But now that he's a toddler, he's like, okay, that kid legitimately looks nothing like me. And, oh, I love that they kiss their head when they put them in there. It's so cute. Ruth is going to use the toilet and then go to sleep. Everyone's kind of just going to sleep. Marianne, is now that Emily is gone, Henry has kind of, like, unofficially banished her to this bedroom. I think he knows. So, and I think he was gonna let it blow over and everything, but I think now that the baby's getting older, he really is like, okay, it's really obvious that this kid isn't mine. Imagine how much worse it's gonna be when he's actually old enough to inherit this estate. Everyone's gonna know. It's gonna make us all look like fools. And it's going to make me especially look like a fool. And I don't want to disgrace my family's memory like that, especially not right after his mother just died. And I think that that's something that's also definitely going to push him over the edge to, like, really freak out on her. Like, he's totally just going to lose his cool, I think. So I think in the morning, he can't accuse her of cheating exactly, because he doesn't, like, that. Someone accusing someone of cheating, like, happens autonomously. I can't, like, make that happen. But I think I'm gonna have her confess to cheating, as in, like, I'm gonna just choose the interaction, confess to cheating, but the story will say that, Henry kind of cornered her and pressured her into saying it, because we all know it's true. It's kind of like an unsaid, like, you know, no one's really saying it, but they all know, you know what I mean? Like, it's one of those, like, everyone knows, but no one wants to say it, and no one wants to tell him to acknowledge it because they don't want to, you know, bring it up if he doesn't know, but they know that he knows, but, like, they don't want to, I don't know, no one wants to say it, and no one wants to do anything about it. But I think the death of his mother has kind of pushed him to this point of no return, that he's just like, because he was a big old mama's boy. I mean, she was living in this house for years, and he was so shy and so not, like, he never stood up for himself, and, like, he really relied on his mother's kindness and, like, you know, stability of her, like, the stability of her guidance and that, like, level-headedness to keep him grounded, especially when he was married to such a witch. But now that she's gone, especially, and I think Marianne is oops, steal candy from a baby. I can promise that, because you can steal candy from your own baby. I think now that Emily's gone, Marianne is also definitely taking over that, like, woman of the house thing. She's gonna want to start rearranging furniture and redecorating, and Henry is, like, spineless, so he would never say no. But now that he's on edge like this, he's not gonna let it happen. If she hadn't cheated on him, he might have let her ruin the estate, but no, he's done now. He's gonna yell at her, he's gonna completely, basically abdicate, except not, because this isn't a royal thing, but he's basically, I feel like he's gonna give up the estate to his brother. Maybe not right away, but eventually. And what that makes of Christopher, I just don't know. Yeah, they look nothing alike. Like, and compare that to, like, all the other children. Like, we looked at Henry Jr., even as a toddler, and said, oh yeah, that looks just like Emily. Oh yeah, that looks just like Henry. Like, all of them. Like, they all had their, and even Marigold, we were like, oh, yep, that looks just like Anna and Henry. Like, perfect combination. Like, I know this baby doesn't look anything like Henry. He hardly even looks like Marianne. He really just looks like his father, and that's an issue for, you know, legitimacy and everything. So I think we're gonna have a big fight in the morning. So I'll see you then. Okay, y'all, it's the next morning. We've got Christian out here eating his breakfast of a potato, and he's gonna make the bed and start raking. Esther out here is cooking the breck. God, I can't believe Emily's dead, y'all. I cannot. I really, like, I didn't even notice that she wasn't in the relationship panel until I said her name, and I was like, hold on. Oh, man. Ooh, getting fancy with them pancakes. Okay, sis, I see you. Yes. Okay, so we have got to call these two to the meal. And I forgot that he's got to go to work, so this argument might have to wait until after he gets home from work, even though I really want them to have it out right now. They're having a really awkward meal right now. It's probably one of those, I wish that, like, she would have set them at, like, opposite ends of the table, like in Shrek 2, when the king and Shrek are having, like, a freaking showdown at the heads of the table. I feel like that's what would be happening right now. Like, they're just not talking to each other and, like, glaring at each other. Oh, well, they're chatting right now. Their relationship's going up for some reason. It's, like, kind of freaky that Eliana's bedroom is still here, isn't it? And, like, just no one is using it, and it's just, like, sitting there. And all the servants, like, know what they used it for, and they're just kind of like, yeah, okay. Ugh. Oh, there goes Christopher. He's freaking out. I know, honey, I know. Nanny's coming. All right, lady. What can we do with you? Make yourself useful. I don't know. Go paint something. All right, sis. Move these clothes to the clothesline so that you can do more laundry. I forget how much I love this house until I play in it. Like, it's just so cute. Like, I really put in a lot of effort into this house. Like, not to pat myself on the back or anything, but damn, I did good. Yeah, there's Nanny. She will feed you in your high chair, and then she will potty train you most likely, because you might pee yourself soon. Honestly, this farm stuff from the Sims 3 store is, like, super underrated. I think it's so freaking cute. Here, why don't you feed the cow, and then get some milk, just to, you know, say that you did it. Oh, there are no chicks. Harvest eggs, feed chickens, and then you can do more laundry, huh? How's your mama? Is she still cleaning up? Yes, she is. There you go, little buddy. All right, we'll just chill, let him eat. I don't think I've ever actually watched the milking interaction. That's so cool. Like, I love this. Look at that. How sweet. What a good girl. Oh, she's hungry. Hang on. Before she, like, dies or something, she's gonna take care of the chickens, and then I'm gonna let her eat a potato and eat a... You know what? Just eat the potato, and then you can do laundry. Okay, he's done eating. Let's pick him up and give him a little snuggle. I bet no one is going to care about this little boy except Ruthie. He is not the legitimate son of Henry, and Marianne hates children, so he's just doomed to live a very lonely existence, unfortunately. Except for Ruthie the nanny. Oh, what a sweet little snuggly. Oh, it's sweet. Okay, let's see now. He needs to go potty, so we are going to do that. There we go. And then once more. Very good. Okay, here we go. And look at that. The house is all clean. Isn't that nifty? Damn, I love that for us. Why don't you help rake leaves then, everybody? Huh? All right, Esther, why don't you dispose of this and this, and you can get out here and start raking. It's great. Everyone helping out with Dad's work. Oh, Dad's not doing too hot. All right, I'll cheat his bladder because I'm a dirty cheetah. And then he can eat another potato and keep raking. Well, he is so stressed. Oh, if he's this stressed when he gets home from work, he's gonna freak out on Marianne. He wants to take a bubble bath. I'll promise that. You deserve it. I can't wait for you to freak out on your wife, though. I'm so excited. Okay, we're actually going to teach him to talk because he ended up, he was unroutable. He got stuck learning to potty, and I don't want to bother trying to figure out why that happened. So I'd rather just teach him something that's easier than having to keep repeating the same interaction. Oh, look at that. It's the first snow of the season. Aw. I feel like at that point, raking is just kind of useless. What do you think? You think we should just make him stop? Because the snow is going to cover the leaves anyway. I really don't think there's a point. I'd rather have them, like, go inside and talk to each other, maybe? Yeah, the leaves already are covering up. I mean, wow. The snow is already covering up the leaves, so I'm going to let them come inside. All right, she's going to start on dinner. So we're going to serve... Let's make some grilled salmon for tonight. It's going to be an awkward meal no matter what, because, they're gonna be fighting real soon. As soon as Henry gets home, he's had such a stressful day. Look at him. His fun is so low. He is just miserable. And he knows his wife cheated on him. He knows Christopher is not his baby. His mother just died. He's gonna flip out. He's not having it. But in the meantime, I would love it for these two to, like, talk to each other. Because they are father and daughter, and they're, you know, he's not going to be around forever. Talk about gardening, talk about the snow, because it's just starting to snow for the first time. Funny, tell them a funny story. Oh, they're not good enough friends to have an inside joke, which is sad, but it's okay. Oh, I get it, your husband's smelly. Everyone smelled back then, get over it. Oh, Henry's home. Oh boy, I'm so excited. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay. Oh god, I'm evil. Okay, this painting is far too ugly to have in the background of any screenshots I'm about to take, so I'm gonna get rid of it. Marianne, you're untalented. Okay, we're gonna accuse her of being evil, because like I said in the night before, like, he can't just, like, I wish there was a thing to accuse her of cheating, but that happens autonomously, so she's gonna have to confess to cheating. But it's gonna be something that he, like, pushes her to do, so right now he's just gonna accuse her of being evil. She's literally thinking about babies as this is happening. She's thinking about her own infidelity. She's thinking about their bastard child. Oh my god, I can't handle this. He's like, you know what? That's it. You are one of the most evil women I have ever met. Oh yeah, okay. Now we're cooking. All right, Marianne. So he's just said, you're evil, and here's why. And she's like, okay, you want me to say it? Fine, I'll say it. I cheated on you, and Christopher's not your baby. What are you gonna do about it? because he pushed her to that point. I'm gonna cheat her bladder because I do not want to be interrupted by her peeing herself. As much as I would love to see that, it's not the time or place. Uh-oh. Oh, she's putting on a fake face. Oh, come on. Spare me those crocodile tears. Come on now. We all know that's fake. Oh, uh-oh. Oh, no. This is no good. Oh, he's not good. Okay, here we go. Mean. He's gonna argue with her. Ooh, she has the reputation. Oh my goodness. She has the cheater reputation. Sis, you are done. Oh my god, he's gonna tell everyone. Oh, he's so miserable. He is so miserable. I feel so bad for him. Fight. Yell at her. Do we think he would slap her? Do we think he would slap her? Or maybe she would slap him. Because I don't think he would slap her. She's not like that. But I do think she would slap him. Like if he said something like exceptionally like screwy, like maybe after he yells at her, she'll slap him in repay. Like maybe he's like calling her a strumpet and a harlot and all that other nasty stuff, and she knows he's right, but she just can't stand it. So she's just gonna slap him. He's like, I never loved you! I always hated you! Fight. Slap. Because she totally would. She is absolutely the type of woman that would just slap her man. Alright, okay, that's enough of that. So, okay. Look at him. He's like, please don't hit me again. Even after he's just spent all that time screaming at her, he's still scared of her. Wow. Ugh, I feel so bad for him. Henry deserves so much better. Ugh, okay, so what do we think, guys? Do we think that he would... I don't think... Okay, here are the options. He can divorce her, kick her out of the house, throw her out on the street with the baby, or he can do that and, let the baby stay. Or he could not divorce her and let her stay in the house and just make her sleep in a separate bed and just avoid her. Or he could not divorce her and still kick her out and give her her own private living space and give her the baby and have them go off and live separately, but stay married and just tell everyone that she's on a trip or something. Or he could just openly disgrace her. I mean, she does have the cheater reputation now. So, I mean, if it's public knowledge, that is enough basis to have the marriage annulled. So, he definitely has grounds for divorce here, so he absolutely could get rid of her. And I don't know if he'd remarry, because I don't think he cares about having an heir anymore. I really don't think he cares. Oh my god, his mood is so bad. He is just so not okay. Aww, Clara and her daddy. How sweet. Clara is so pretty. Christian and Esther made such pretty children. I love that for them. Okay, so I need to end this episode because I have lots and lots of footage that I just recorded, and we have so much to discuss. Yeah, so they're actually eating dinner in separate rooms completely. They're at opposite ends of the house. They want nothing to do with each other right now. So yeah, I'm gonna just end this part on a cliffhanger right here. These two are basically done. And also Emily's dead. That literally also happened. This episode has been going on forever. I feel like it's two different ones, but it's not. Just so much has happened. I cannot process all of this. So let me know what you guys think I should do. I just think it's very funny that they are just eating dinner in separate rooms. So let me know if he should divorce her and completely humiliate her, or if he's not that kind of guy. I mean, I don't think he is that kind of guy. I don't think he's that vindictive. I really just think he kind of wants to move on with his life. It's kind of depressing. His one daughter moved out that he didn't even like her. She didn't even like him. And now his wife, they're not speaking to each other. It's just depressing. And that's just his life, all his life he's been told to just, you know, sit down and take it, and now he's finally been vindicated in that, you know, she was caught, and now he has every right to not take it anymore. So I wouldn't put it past him. I wouldn't be ashamed. I would not think any less of him if he did choose to humiliate her and cast her out. But is he that kind of guy? Will he just quietly divorce her, or will he not divorce her at all and just, you know, not let her live with him anymore? Or, you know, what do we think? What do we think? Will he keep the baby? Will he kick him and Marianne out? I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. And I guess stay tuned for a funeral in the next episode, because Emily just died when I wasn't there. Yeah, all that jazz. You like, comment, subscribe, blah, 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 blah. I love y'all. This is Simmer Rose. Have a great day, guys.